About a month ago, I did something that honestly, a lot of people thought was a little crazy. I sold the business that I'd spent almost 20 years building, packed up my entire life, moved my two dogs and my mom, and I started over in another country. England. And honestly, if you told me 10 years ago this would be my life, I would have laughed. Probably pretty hard. Because for most of my life, I thought I had my future figured out. For those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Darren Lee Cup. And pretty much my whole life, I've been an entertainer. I've been a professional dancer, an actor, a choreographer, and for the last 18 years, I owned a ballroom dance studio in Indiana called Darren's Ballroom. And honestly, that place became such a huge part of who I was. I had routines, I had students that I loved, friends that felt like family to me, a schedule with a purpose. And honestly, I knew exactly what every single day looked like. And after a while, that kind of becomes your identity. You stop thinking about it. You just start assuming this is your life. This is who you are. But somewhere along the way, something started changing. And I started asking myself questions I never thought I'd ask. Questions like, is this still the life that I want? Am I actually happy? What if there's something else? And trust me, that is absolutely terrifying after 20 years of building a career. So naturally, at 52 years old, I decided moving across the world sounded like a perfectly reasonable idea. Honestly, I'm still not sure if that was bravery or a mental breakdown or maybe even a little bit of both. But there was a reason. Actually, there were lots of reasons. Because the truth is, the version of America that I grew up believing in and the version I felt I was living in started to feel really different. And that is really where the story begins.